Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Wavlength INTL podcast. Last week, we had a bit of a hiatus because it was EVO weekend. We were all chilling, relaxing, seeing how that went, and my goodness, it was hype. It brought a lot of expectations that we had for the most part, and then SuperNOVA happened. We'll get more into that later, but with me, as usual, we got Tech Knight, One Outkast, and Project Shadow. Skeptic is gonna take a break for this week, but he will be back next week. But without further ado, let's just get right into it, gentlemen. EVO was amazing.
Yeah, you want to go first? Tech, I see those. I see the grin, and I saw the glimmer of tears in your eyes during Friday.
I just want to say everything was amazing. So, in terms of let's get the easiest part out the way. In terms of tournament attendees, the tournament being ran, the setups that were there, the production, it was all spectacular. The fact that it was our first year there as Rivals 2, and we were treated as equals was fucking phenomenal. And the MC that announces the top 8 lineup for Street Fighter for EVO, Rob TV, announced our top 8 lineup for Rivals 2 on Saturday night, which was fucking awesome. And I love that. It was a really feel good moment. I wasn't even expecting it. And everybody that got their medals, they also did the classic, the fight sticks with the gold, silver, and bronze, which was also cool. And the competitors didn't even know about that. And overall, every person that I spoke to, they loved it. It was great. Whether they went to spectate or they went to go play, everything was ran efficiently. The setups were dope as shit. I don't know if you guys heard from other people that maybe some setups weren't as good, but every person that I spoke to, they said that all the setups were great. In terms of reveals, holy shit. Galvin's fucking cool, dude.
Oh, we should have had the roadmap.
I'm way ahead of you. I'm way ahead of you.
Character. And as soon as Jazz can bring up this fucking roadmap, throughout these past episodes, we've talked about what I would like and what I want, and most of the things that I've said and joked about, I'm getting. And I just want to say the Rivals Illuminati's back. I've struck again.
Make a shirt. Make a shirt at this point.
I need to make one. Yeah, but the big major thing, the first thing that I noticed where an actual tear came to my eye in my reaction was fucking items, dude. We get items. We get ether stages. We have all the buddies and all that other good stuff. We have the Galvin reveal, which was really sick. We had the showcase, which was also really sick. Everything was just super fire. And then they even came up and they had time for some Q&A from some people, and all the questions were also really good. Shout out to Steve from Blues Clues, because he got his stuff signed and he had a decent question as well. That guy was fucking cool. That dude, he was the MVP, honestly, of everybody. But I'm trying to think of if I missed anything. There was a tiny bit of drama, but maybe we'll get into that a little bit after, once we talk about the little top 8 portion. What are y'all's thoughts on reveals and the tournament experience for the players, and then us as viewers? It was great for viewers. It was great for us. We had the Twitch drops. Those were dope. We had all of those were nice. I know we've had it before, but this one just felt special because it was EVO.
I'm gonna pull from chat for a sec. Poe Chillin says, I echo the sentiment that setups were great. All right, because I heard from one person it's hit or miss with a couple, but overall the setups were good. So I'm all right, wow.
If you can get an 80% consistency with setups and them being great, then you've got something going.
So. Yeah.
Yep.
Super fine. It was that's all the competitors could actually just ask for. That the shit just works. Yep. And it did.
Yep. We'll get it, and then so my thoughts on Galvin. This character looks super fucked up. Like, just,
Actually, you know what? I have the trailer up as well. We can all watch the trailer again.
let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
never hurts to watch again. Let me know if audio's coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, audio's coming through on my end too.
Gotcha.
Are you sure about this, Ayala? Like, super sure?
Just trust me, Fleet. Badger Co. was squandering something precious. Darn it, Fleet, this was supposed to be a stealth mission.
If I got them all out, it still counts! I'll buy Vitanum as a special medal. I use rune stones all the time. But you think you can bring this thing back to life?
Pterosaurs died out ages ago. How cool would it be to see them walk among us again, huh? There, fully calibrated and defragmented. It's alive. Alive!
It's angry! Angry!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, fuck him up.
Oh, first Eliana, now this.
That's gonna be fire.
All right, and then as he did mention earlier, we do have the roadmap for 2026. Since Galvin is the final character for 2025, we got a preview of what's to come next year and beyond again,
Yep.
as well as what's left to be added this year. And I'll be honest, I have something to confess, right? So the weekend of EVO, I was in St. Louis for a family reunion. And I won't lie, I feel like an asshole because the entire time I was like, okay, I want to watch EVO. I want to know what this announcement is. And Outkast knows. I was in his chat like minutes before we took off, saying, "No, please don't take off yet. I want to see this reveal." And then when I landed, I watched the reveal. I was like, "Wow, this might actually for real this time be my character." Because I'll admit, I'm a huge Spaceys man, right? And a lot of people know this. A lot of the characters I play in Plat Fighters have some sort of shine to them, right? But the other part of me likes set play characters. You know, the way that I play Forestburn is, I'm looking to get a kill out of Clone Pop most of the time, right? Galvin seems right up my alley. You know, you give me Falco Dare, I'll go to town. It really gave a heavy Falco Dare.
Fucked up.
That's like we're listening to the commentary for SuperNOVA. EE and TK were talking, and they were listening to some. They were reading messages from chat because they were waiting for the next set. They were talking about Galvin. TK was like, I don't know. I don't know if I really fuck with Galvin. He might not be my character. And someone said, but TK, yes, Falco Dare. And he said, all right, we back. Hold up. That might be my character. Let's see how it goes. It's pretty fire.
I will say though, he seems like absurdly slow as he should be. So, and they said he was Krag 2.0. So you know what else Krag struggles with sometimes? Getting fucking gimped sometimes, or like because his recovery is too slow. Some like against some characters. So there's that, and it also seems like his recovery shit without being galvanized.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like another thing. So there's like, I feel like, okay, they might have struck a little bit of gold with this one, where it's like, okay, they might not have to do all that much with fine tuning him. Like he might be fine just out the box.
Yeah.
That is one thing I am hoping for with this fucking character. Is that he's all good, he's fine, like just right out the box. And because it seems like anytime they've released the character, there was like always an issue. There's always an issue with said character. Edowis was garbage. He sucked. He was actually ass. Anybody saying otherwise, copium. Like when he first dropped, Olympia dropped as top 1. Like just straight up.
Yeah, she was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, she dropped just straight up top 1 in the game. That's insane, but that's okay because Edowis sucked first round. All right, Absa, you need to put in time with that character.
Yeah.
To like be effective. So like that, it looks like that fucking that she sucks, but we're gonna need people that lab to really play that character to see like how messed up she can be. With Galvin, I'm hoping he just like drops like into like mid tier or like higher end of mid tier, if that makes sense. That's like my one hope with that character, and also Ayala needs to stop building things.
Oh my
true.
god.
Dude, okay, she made Eliana's suit. Granted, she left it out overnight, and then Eliana just kind of added the weapons. So we can't really pin that on her, but that's like Ayala made a menace from like in the present. Ayala like, messed with like Galvin's like fossil and revived him, a thing from the past, and then Ayala made Loxodon's suit.
But yeah, that's funny how Ayala has managed to fuck up from the past, present, and future. I don't know how that happened, but that's some pretty cool writing from the developers. They also finally got a voice to her, and honestly, Ayala's voice, I kind of expected it to be kind of country-ish. She seems like that type of gal. But Shadow, I know one of the first things you're probably gonna do when Galvin comes out is try and find all the bullshit. So, how are you feeling about Galvin?
Oh, brother. Outkast mentioned set play, right?
Oh,
So,
yo,
earlier,
you
when we
showed
talked
this.
About, when we talked about when we talked about Galvin, it reminded me of two characters immediately. The first one being Iron Tiger, due to the magnetism mechanic. And if anyone has ever experienced fighting Tiger before, they would know how much of a nightmare that can be. The second one was Mew 12, namely because of the drills. So Mew 12's whole gimmick is like she sets these like lasers that just kind of like go around the screen, and if you shoot a laser at it, they just like intersect in different angles. So that's what the drills are kind of like a reference to. So I'm just like, okay, so this is gonna create a lot of just like clip combos, as well as just like, okay, well now this is an omnipresent threat that you have to deal with constantly, and if you ever get hit into them, you're just I can see it being very easy to loop with those things, but it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to labbing Galvin day one. So
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like he has like tools to like, if you're not really, he has like, it seems like he might have like fast like kill options just like off of straight hits, but he'll have like he'll like obviously mostly be like, yes, a set play character. But so I bring this up because lower level players struggle with Absa. So it's like, I hope Galvin is like, okay, a high level player can play this character and like be all fucked up and shit, but then like lower level players can have a good time, like just fucking chucking like hitboxes out with Galvin.
I mean, if Dan calling Galvin Crag 2.0 is anything to go
I
off,
hope Like, I hope so. Like, granted that if that means we have to suffer, fuck it. Whatever, fine.
Yeah. As I said day one, Craig Senior Jr.
Christ. But any more thoughts on Galvin, everybody, or?
Galvin looks great. He's gonna be really fun. I mean, that actually might be the character that makes me enjoy the game more. Like you said it as we were watching it. Like, this could be my character, and it might be. I know his fair is like, you know, Bowser fair or whatever, but the first thing I thought of was Hodan fair, and I was like, oh my god, it might be.
Shadow, any more thoughts?
Nothing more than what I've stated.
Jazz?
I lost my train of thought. My bad.
Jumping out of
Another-
side B is gonna be nutty.
Oh
That's just
my
me.
god.
Yeah.
Some of his moves are like, dude,
Yeah,
what am I
Meta
looking-
Knight drill, but it's jump cancelable. That's crazy.
It's monkey flip, but sideways.
Someone keep flipping sideways. What was his down
Sideways,
special?
nah.
Like he brings up the
It's like 2 chains that
Yeah.
apparently
2 chains!
can count as grabs.
Oh my god.
That
I
tech
knew
chase
you
is
were
gonna be
gonna do it.
fucking insane, dude. Holy shit.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Galvin's been really good at tech chasing.
Oh god, not another one. Not another heavy that can tech chase. Fuck. Because you got Orcane. You got Orcane for that right now. It's annoying, but whatever. That was another messed up thing that happened in that. Dude, I feel like his S Smash 2 is like deceptively fast.
Yeah.
Dude, that is like that does not look like an F Smash. That does
just-
not like does
He
not
just
look like
does
an F
this super quick.
It just does it so quick. I'm just like,
He-
yeah, because like Tech and I got confused on the hit on what it was initially.
Dude,
Because
thought
it
it
didn't
was
look like a strong attack.
It's just crazy.
dude, that he literally does a 1-inch punch.
Mm-hmm.
A 1-inch punch that sets up another 1-inch punch.
Fuck. What else was noticeable? Oh yeah, dude, making skins with this character, I feel like is gonna be hell.
Yeah, the devs did mention that in their other video on like the development process behind Galvin. You know, there was a lot that's going into the character. Like you have to make skins that have his normal state and his galvanized state. You have to. They had to ensure that his drill sounds weren't annoying, but still sounded satisfying. There's a lot that they use like actual drill sounds.
No,
There was
that's
a
not-
lot
Wait,
that
wait,
they
wait.
had to put into that.
Yeah,
Tech.
just keep going, Jess.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going.
So if you do want to see the full like process behind that, I will bring up that video as well and find that real quick. Yeah, so if you do want to watch the whole behind the scenes process of how the developers managed to put together Galvin in preparation for its October release, it's a 6-minute video. I will drop it in chat for you all to watch.
Tech,
For
what-
him,
What?
he could have a primal skin, and he just looks like a classic dinosaur, right? And it puts the bones up, but when he's galvanized, he's just a skeleton.
Ooh,
That'd be so sick.
That's so.
That'd be so.
That'd be
fucking sick.
so
that's
hard.
that's such a good idea.
That's such a good idea, man. That looks like it's so
Didn't say
hard,
it'd be easy. Didn't say it'd be easy, but holy shit, that'd be fucking fire.
dude. No, I think the easier
sick.
thing to do would be like it removes like the outer metal, because like you know is like he's like reinforced.
Yeah,
So like for just primal.
yeah, but it'd be like it'd be one of like the epic skins or some shit.
yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
he's
for
galvanized,
sure.
his skin just melts
Dude.
off.
Dude, part of me is like, all right, what drill sounds did they use? Did they use a Milwaukee? Did they use a DeWalt drill? Did they use a Ryobi? Or did they use a Hilti? I want to know.
Yeah.
That's a if I'm ever in a Q&A, that's a question I'm burning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, what drills did you use for Galvin?
Yeah.
I think that's all I got about Galvin.
Yeah, if we want to cover the roadmap like super duper quick.
Yeah,
Um,
so
Yeah.
5 more events. Actually, Actually, no. There's 4. There's like, wait, is there 4 more? Because they already just did.
Yeah,
they
there-
just.
It is
yeah,
4
there-
more.
there will be-
They
there will be
just
4
did
more
the
events.
mech. They just did the
most-
mech.
The current event is the first one of the 5.
Yeah.
Which is Mecha Madness, which.
Oh
my
my
God,
goodness.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. Because that's like in top 8.
My heart.
But
All I have to say about the Mecha Madness trailer is that I will never stop rewatching it over and over again. It is probably the best event since the Aether Legends event back in March.
To
But
me,
anyways.
Aether Legends are primal for me because it's like I got Primal Crag back.
Yeah.
All that shit was super cool.
Advanced tutorial. Actually, do you want to talk about the events real quick? Because like we see Mummy Maple.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we probably have a good feeling that there's gonna be yet another Halloween event in October since they started with a Halloween event, and there's probably gonna be some more Halloween based skins that are gonna be added. We see Mummy Maple, which huge improvement from Rivals 1 Mummy Maple for sure. She looks really good. There's also Undead Forsburn, which was in the game files back in the betas, but it wasn't released for the first Halloween event. So we're probably that's probably going to be skin number 2. What skins number 3 and 4 are going to be, we don't know. Who knows? I have a feeling one of them is going to have to be for Galvin, since Galvin's coming out in October. So that'll be interesting to see, like maybe just all bones Galvin if we're going along with that whole undead thing.
Dude, they have to be doing this on purpose. Like just by leaving fucking paper trails on purpose for people. There's no shot. They keep doing this.
This is like ages ago.
I know, but you know what I mean, though,
like,
right? Because like
yeah.
even this has happened as recent too, like a couple months ago, when it came to dropping the next character. They have to be doing this on purpose.
They gotta be. Yeah.
What do you say? What do you think about that, Mr. Rivals Illuminati?
Yes, it's just they're
That
just trying to do it. They're just trying to do it, so I can't predict it. Oh no, we just dropped the file. You just look like an idiot. You're not predicting anything. What I do want to say is the Mummy Maple.
Ooh.
It's I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say that they're just dropping references to Mummies Alive. That's an old 90s show that most people do not fucking know. But I remember that shit as a kid. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. Good ass show. They also like transform and shit whenever they try and fight people or whatever. That could be a skin for Galvin. He becomes the metal version of the other picture I sent you, Jazz. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I could see this happening.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
What I will say though is like, you know how with some of the skins, right? When it came to the Kickstarter, you can purchase like certain skins, right? You can purchase Scarab Crag. You can purchase like Mech Raster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, like this goes into my whole thing of like, yeah, so those skins like relate to like the events that they're dropping right now. Like fucking Mech Raster, like went into the Mecha Madness, and it's like, okay, well we could have just feasibly predicted like these it's like Scarab Crag was probably Halloween. Was probably his Halloween skin instead of being a fucking pumpkin.
True.
I mean, hey, we've seen some skins apply for multiple events already, so it could very much well be possible that if there isn't a kind of like Egyptian event before a Halloween event and Mummy Maple counts towards the Egyptian event, then later down the line it could count towards the Halloween event. So definitely not out of the realm of possibility that it could count for more than one event.
But this is me trying to apply for the Rivals Illuminati.
Yeah. You might be in, brother. I mean, the Maple skin where she... What was that one called? The one that looked like Sly Cooper. We might just have a Sly Cooper event.
Oh my god.
What's it
All
called?
skins are just based off
not
of Sly
Bandit.
Cooper.
Yeah, Bandit.
Yeah, Bandit Maple. Bandit Maple.
Yep.
That I don't know if that pays homage to an old Reddit thread where someone made Sly Cooper Maple. I requested that on a whim to the guy that was modding the skins on there.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, someone asked for Sly Cooper Maple." I was like, "That's badass. I didn't think you were gonna do it."
But anyways, that Shadow, you got anything to add for the events before we move on? Because we also
a little bit back to the Mecha Madness event. It kind of gave us the single most hilarious picture I've ever seen.
Oh my god! I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Send it over.
Mhm.
The people must know.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we'll get back to the chair in a minute.
And this is gonna be a little neat little foreshadow into something maybe we might talk about for a little minor.
Well,
topic.
we're gonna talk about the like our predictions as we boom through this.
Yeah.
But anyways,
This image single-handedly warmed up my soul as somebody that has watched through the entirety of Neon Genesis Evangelion twice through and about to do it a third time. This image is so fucking funny. But yeah, there is a little something about the chair Ron was sitting on
along with the Mech Madness patch. But yeah, that's neither here or there. Well, but yeah. Anyways, so.
Advanced tutorials. Wow.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah, advanced tutorials.
You can get out of bronze now.
Yeah, a little late, but you know what? Fuck it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at least glad the devs were able to have some sort of tutorials before EVO. It may have not been all of them. It was 2 out of 3 of them, which is fine. But I do feel like they could be a tad bit more in depth than just kind of copy paste the Rivals 1 tutorials and then add Rivals 2 stuff into them, because that's what they honestly do feel like now. They aren't bad by all means, don't get me wrong, because I know a lot of people would say, hey, did you do the tutorials in Rivals 1? And I would also say, hey, did you do the tutorials in Rivals 2? Because they're a starting point, but they could be better.
Yeah.
Even the tutorials in Rivals 1 didn't really help all that much. And
I think they did help a little bit.
They
Once
helped.
you got to a certain point, you were like, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah, that's the problem. That was the only complaint I have. But then you'd have to play the game like a fucking addict for you to get to that point. So a week.
We could have had all these tutorials earlier.
Yep.
I know it's a lot of work, but if they are just basically porting all that shit over, bro, then
what? Okay, watch this be the most dummy out of everything we've been given, the dummy complex thing. Out of everything. Mm-hmm. Watch.
Yeah. Crew battle mode.
I thought
my god!
I thought we were gonna get that at SuperNOVA.
Before we segue into crew battle mode, we should probably talk about the fact that tutorials are still missing a few important things, if I recall correctly.
Oh, that being?
Because I'm pretty sure they're still not talking about floor hugging, right?
Oh,
no,
that's probably
they don't mention that.
I hope I at least hope they include it in advanced tutorials, please, because it is even confusing some of the top players.
Because unfortunately, that is a very important mechanic that everyone has to learn, even the lower level players.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're now starting to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but briefly, crew battle mode. They've been mentioning that they were gonna get this done too many times, and it should be coming out hopefully soon. But not really much to talk about there.
Please,
honestly.
I want to do more in-house Vancouver events of crew battles. Please, either doing
the way that Dan said that this specific crew battle mode is 1 stock per person instead of your typical classic crew battle mode
I think
where
they're
it's
gonna have it, though.
3 stocks. Yeah.
I feel like that's
it'll be interesting. Yeah, I feel like they will have a setting, but it'll be interesting to see how just 1 stock per person plays out.
Dude, you're gonna have to I don't know how that would work because people have different profiles and controllers.
That is
true. That is kind of the problem. Right?
That was the first thing I thought of. I was like, there's no way they did not think that one. They did not.
I think what they do is when you get your people together, it'll like save like each person's profile
I would like to hope.
whatever character that they chose.
Yeah.
And it'll work that way.
I would like to hope that's the case, but sometimes, like, as much as I love Aether Studios, they sometimes make decisions that's like, bro, why did you do this? Like, also making Fire Capital ceiling and Godai Delta ceiling that this big. Like, what? Like, dude, that is stupid. People are not dying on those stages off the top until they changed it.
Even once.
Yeah. All right, but anything else for the 2020? What's left for 2025 before we move on to 2026?
Shadow?
Nothing new.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
a 2026 roadmap. So we have 4 free new characters again, which are going to come out quarterly like they did in 2025. Workshop item mode, legendary skins, which again, legendary skins. Some of the modern community has seen in like previous earlier builds. I know that there's like Renburn in one and Bradshaw in another as well. Aether stages and more new menus. So we'll save the new character predictions for last. But where do we want to start?
Legendary skins.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck everybody. I got this one right.
You did.
Like, by technicality, because fucking Tech was trying to put us in the bad timeline, where it's like, yeah, guys, blow your socks off with this one, Echo Fighters.
Echo Fighters.
And I'm like, okay, cowboy, let's scale it down. What if instead of Echo Fighters, they just make skins for said Echo Fighters instead? That makes more sense. And you could even have different VAs, or just have the same VA except perform differently. But you know what I mean? Like, unless they were to actually do the Echo Fighter route, it's like, alright, fuck it. Renburn Undead. Fine.
Alright, so I know I restarted my computer because I was running Blender all day, but there is one thing that I do want to share. That was in Blender, and the most obvious hint at like, hey, we're gonna get a Renburn skin at some point. Let me just swap my stream to just my entire monitor. There we go. So, for anybody who has touched any of the Rivals 2 models at all, you probably noticed like this little sequence of bones above Zetter's main.
Yep.
That is Renburn's main. And this is probably the most obvious hint of like, hey, we're getting like some sort of legendary skin in the future. Because this has been on Zetterburn's model for like quite a long while, and that pretty much coincides with the fact that the Moni community found a Renburn skin like way back in the betas as well. So for those who didn't catch it already, there is this. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about legendary skins. I'm excited to see them, but I'm also disappointed at the same time because this means that we're not getting Bradshaw or Ayala as their own characters more than likely.
We're not getting May Reed either.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
And
sorry, Tech.
And then maybe
So
I do like
that's
the read.
be confirmed for like 4 separate characters.
I will also say maybe we also get like we get a different skin for Claren too. Like where like you get to play as Claren's grandmother, Claren.
Yeah, that might deconfirm Clan. It might not because we don't know what Clan's weapon of choice is. We don't know what Clan's weapon of choice is yet.
We don't know if it's a sword and it's like a tipper or it's another dagger like Forsburn. That could easily be a Forsburn or Claren skin.
I thought hers was unique. I thought it was like a spear.
What?
Was it a spear?
Was it a spear?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Y'all are deep in the lore. I'm not.
Yeah, dude, we're tapped in, but yeah. But oh my god, I'm pulling from Arbor from this one. I can't wait for Hamir to be a legendary skin for Crag.
No, oh my god.
Oh god,
no.
dude, that breaks Skeptic's heart.
It would. He would actually just He would crash out and burn the game. That's what he would do.
That would
Like-
break a lot of hearts of Hemir fans. I know, like we said, Skeptic's one of them. Ayer's another one. I know. Tech, you know who Ayer is.
I do know who Ire is. I do.
That would
Boy,
break
oh
his heart.
boy. When Dungeons dropped, there was just so much talk. I was like, all right, I get it, but calm the fuck down. We're talking about something completely different. But Hamir, though, like, I don't know what to eat for dinner. I know what Hamir would eat for dinner. How do you know? What are you doing? Calm down.
Are you a writer? Is he a writer? But anyways, yeah. Fuck that. I did not think about that.
Yep.
Alright,
New
what do we wanna
menus.
jump to next?
Gigantic
Yeah.
topic. New menus.
Wait, hold on. Before
So
we
much
segue
data.
in. Shadow, Jazz, do you have any more thoughts on legendary skins, Tech? No?
Nah, not
Um,
really.
Shadow?
The only thing is legendary skins is going to be like Orcane could very well get the other gods as
Oh
his
yeah,
skin.
his brothers. Yeah, you
Yeah.
Get to, you literally get to play the embodiment of depression.
I'd love to do that.
That's one of his brothers. It's
I
like
The
wanna
perfect Arcane skin for me. Anyway.
The only thing I can really think of for like potential other skins would be like some of the characters from the future.
there's no way
Oh,
like
right.
Slade's not his own character, but we'll get into character predictions later.
No, that's a Claren clone. They're just gonna have that for Claren.
Oh my god. Anyways, you were saying new menus.
Yeah, new menus. A lot of data that you're gonna be updating to know, how long you've played said character, how much you've sucked with said character, me,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh baby,
and
baby.
how many, your wins, your losses.
Who you've lost
many-
to the most, probably.
Yeah, and you can sit there and just be like, man, I've played 700 hours of this character and I'm still stuck in stone, me. And like, bro, what's going on here? And then, it just helps. It proves you suck. Or it proves that you're good if you're that good. But I'm just going to say it proves you suck. But
This fucking guy.
I don't know. I'm so uplifting. You can do it. Just keep at it. Menus, there's not really much to talk about, so.
I mean, that menus could also go into character select screen, so we could
Yeah.
get a
We
new one.
did kind of get a little bit of a sneak peek at one of the new menus we got
Well,
with the most recent patch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the 8-player lobbies thing.
Oh, well, okay.
True.
Because it
true.
does kind of look a little different than usual.
Yeah, you can actually
Yeah,
emote
So
in the
if
lobbies.
So if it's anything like that, then that should be something to look forward to.
It's even
Yeah,
more
we're getting-
sleek.
They really liked Wii U, so we're getting 8-player Smash.
I actually, that's the perfect segue to what I was about to say. So there is a bug right now in the game where 6 people can play in like what's supposed to be a 4-person locked lobby. So it's very well possible that if the devs can expand it to like an 8-player lobbies, or everybody can play instead of just 4 or 6. So that is interesting to see.
Works in
An
arcade.
actual net positive there.
Well, I mean, that also segues into Aether stages. Thank God these things are coming back.
Yeah,
Hell
we-
yes, thank God.
this game desperately needed some sort of casual content, and I think Aether Stages was the first step forward in that direction.
Okay,
I'm so happy.
here's my first pitch with Aether stages, right? You ready?
Mhm. Mhm.
For Aramata, you get the old Rivals 1 layout. And then you have the stupid effect, and that's the only time this stupid fucking layout comes back. I hate that layout.
Wait,
I
don't
love
like
it.
getting upstrung by Sylvanas on that platform?
What?
Okay, granted, I had down B into triple up air, but like, dog, I hate it when that shit gets hit on me, and I'm more likely to get hit by that shit, so I hate it. But yeah, any suggestions you guys got for Aether stages?
Do
You know the Ferris wheel's coming back on Merchant Port, so that's
Yeah,
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like an Aether stage you can make legal if the wheel was like a consistent thing.
If the fire hydrants didn't exist,
Yeah,
I
dude.
really don't even think
Yep.
that's enough.
Hyperborean Harbor should have it to where if you're on the middle platform too long, you freeze.
Ooh.
And it's like a little progression thing. That'd be cool.
I like that.
Yep. Or if you try and like wall jump, it'd be kind of like Tower of Heaven, how they have like the laws.
The laws?
Yeah, you can't
The
wall
laws
jump
of
or else,
Harbor.
like, you get frozen in the air, and then Daedalus just comes and up airs you and kills you. Like, not as a player, like Daedalus, literally Daedalus.
Oh my god.
You get frozen on the wall, and he just up airs you, and then just eats you, and you die.
A specter.
Yeah, it'd be like the old forest, or treetop. I mean, with the plants.
Oh,
with the
the Venus flytraps.
I love, dude. That's one of the best.
But
Ether
you also
stages.
know that means a potential negative is coming back, right?
Mm-hmm. What?
Jules Vale's Ether stage.
I forgot what that one is. I'm gonna be honest.
The one that causes the players to heal if the supplies aren't destroyed.
No, the negative one is fire capital, because of the wall.
Oh my god.
There's like nothing on Fire Capital.
I care about
Yeah,
the fire capital one. I'd rather my opponent not heal in the middle of a match.
Shadow, this is a casual mode.
I know.
Who cares?
Not for me.
Let it rock. Alright, you two got suggestions. Me and Tech threw one out already.
Just for that Outkast, every single casual match, if they ever decide to do it, it's always Jules Vale round game one.
Oh my god.
It's not bracket.
Bro,
It's not bracket, so I don't care.
Dude,
Oh
Godai, they already have it. Godai, when they can activate the fucking lava in the background, and then a big fucking lava ball comes out, like in Rivals 1 with the big
Ooh.
ether ball, and it just comes out, and then everybody just explodes. Unless you parry it. But who parries it?
No one. Except me, Edwis High Schools.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz, you got
There's a lot of
suggestion?
really cool shit.
Honestly, I'm expecting a lot of like the Rivals 1 layouts to return to their corresponding stages. But for new stages, like I'd expect there to be something, new and different. Obviously, not. Obviously, for certain stages like Godai, not everything from like the original. What's it called? Not everything from the original Aether Gates is gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be some stuff. So I don't have much for it. I'm just expecting that hopefully the devs could run like those spring break brackets that we had back in RCS season 6, where you had flying crags or something. I forget the other ones. And who knows, when the devs did that, you could get skins for participating in those fun events. So maybe they'll bring that back again. They'll have like some sort of
Give me Hyrule
spring
Claren.
break skin that you can play to get,
Dude, fuck
What
the
was flying crags?
Dude, fuck the pretenses. Give me back Hyrule Claren.
Yes.
True.
No, not Hyrule. Hero Claren. There it is.
Yeah.
That was the official name.
Mm-hmm.
But we know what they were doing.
Not many people had that skin.
People still don't have that
Dude,
skin.
I had the
Yeah.
choice between Hero Claren or Burrito Crag when I participated in when I won a draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I was the dickhead who was like, "Yo, I want Burrito Crag or Hero Claren." And then like, Vi was like, "God damn it!"
I have both.
She was like, "God damn it, hold on." And then like, literally took 2 days. I got Burrito Crag
It was a good skin.
Yeah.
because I requested that one first. But anyways, another funny one is like, hey, Ethereum Forest is already small. Maybe there's like a third Venus flytrap that just nips at the stage.
Ooh. True.
Because,
True.
and then the last of it would be it doesn't have to make sense, but the last of the stage would just be the fucking the middle part of the stage, like just the wheel.
Oh yeah.
Just literally,
Oh.
fuck you. No more stage. Just this is the stage.
Tempest, we get electricity back.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we've kind of beaten down Aether stages. Really good for casual audience and viewers.
Dude, I'm so
And more
excited.
shit, more shit to do. There's cool clips you can do to make the game look fun.
I like that they did put Air Armada, but they have it the one with the wind turbine, so maybe the wind turbine just like
Yeah.
keep floating up.
Yeah, that's why I said maybe bring back the stupid layout from Roa 1.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I fucking hate that layout. Shadow, anything more to add before we move on to whatever you guys want to move on to?
I mean, the only thing I can really think of is like Hodojo is probably going to be a completely unique ether mechanic.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Yeah, wait, I didn't think about that. Because Tower of Heaven was just the laws.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh,
And
what about-
Swampy Estuary didn't have an ether mechanic.
I forgot. About that.
Ooh, so what about instead of like the Tower of Heaven laws, it's like Hodan's laws or something like that?
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Or it will just cycle through like each of the elements on Hodojo and each element, like PS2, like normal PS2.
Oh.
Dude, imagine that being the legal like Aether stage.
That'd be fucking cool.
That'd be hilarious.
And they should add an option to just have it exactly like Rivals 1 where you can toggle it on and off. And then competitive people won't be like, oh, we gotta set up a whole different fucking menu and thing for it.
Okay, side tangent. Didn't Japan like have a rule set where it's like if you wanted to go to Smashville, you could turn on hazards?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that game.
Because
They
they
told
like
me-
they like the moving platform.
They told me Fountain of Dreams was banned, and I said, I'm not playing this game.
Okay, anyways.
Then they fixed it, and I said it could still work, and they said, no, we're not doing it. We have a list. And I was like, shut up.
Anyways, moving on. What do you guys want to talk about next? Because we only got 3 things left.
We're gonna save item modes for when we talk about the new characters, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about Workshop.
Oh
and,
god, here we go.
I think this was the one thing out that entire weekend that disappointed me. It's not my issue with Workshop isn't the concept of it. It isn't like the lack of creativity that people can make from it. It's the fact that they announced this so early into the game's lifespan when it's already still trying to form its identity. In my mind, a new game probably takes about like 2 or 3 years to be able to fully develop its identity, right? It could be even longer than that. But Workshop this early tells me that the devs want to just repeat what Rivals 1 is like, where it's like, oh, it's this base game that has like a bunch of funny haha characters to it as well. That's what they're telling me that they want to. That's what they're telling me the direction they want to go with Rivals 2 is. All because they don't have many other casual modes to implement right now. And it disappoints me because I already know that Frame 1, the characters that are going to be made are the joke characters.
Yes.
And that's not what I want to see at all. I don't want to go... Well, I'm graduating college anyway, but I don't want somebody that goes to college, at least for, like, wanting to play Rivals and try and get people to play Rivals there, to say that, oh, is this the game with, like, Mario pissing in it?
That's the first one you go with. Jesus Christ.
Hey, listen, you know...
This is a true story, by the way. This was a true story. Freshman year, me going to Harrisburg University, I don't care that I'm giving up my college and places kind of going downhill anyway, but, freshman year, Harrisburg University, I was like, hey guys, I got this cool game that I want you all to try called Rivals of Aether, and the first thing I got was just, is that the game with Mario pissing in it? I was just like, I hate everything.
Yep.
That's not what I want to happen to Rivals 2. I don't want it to be the game where, is that the game with Cosmic Ronald or 100% Accurate Fox? And I want it to be the game that's like, oh, is that the game with like Forsburn or Kane in it or Fleet? That's what I want for this game.
Even the non-joke characters, like, I'd rather take that. It's like, because there are some amazing ideas. That's how we fucking got Olympia and Hodan in the first place. And Palm. That's how we got
Malo.
That's how we got those 3.
Ignores it. Yeah, Mario pissing is definitely legendary because that is the only Workshop character that my best friend remembers and played. Besides 100% Fox, He was like, oh yeah, he's like, nothing's better than Mario pissing. And that's why I was like, well, he's got an update. He's got more moves now. He's like, that's a nerf to that character. He just needs to piss. It's like, this is ridiculous. So I definitely, I share the sentiment with you. Workshop. I don't like that we have to add, not that we have to. I don't like that we're getting Workshop to, one, potentially be a more complete product. Because, you know, like me and Skeptic, we were in here talking, what was it, last night? And just like how fast modders are and coders are and shit.
Because they got shit else to do.
They might be making shit. Oh, bro. Y'all wanted a sports ball mode? Boom, give me 2 days.
Well,
all right,
okay,
cool.
wait, hold on.
And then they could just
that's
sell
like,
it.
That's in 2027 though. This is only for characters.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay, got you.
Right now, they're focusing on custom characters, and I might as well just like talk a teensy little bit about the other workshop part that they have over here. So, assuming that like the implementation of custom characters goes well, the devs are going to look into adding custom items, stages, and modes in. So we're probably not going to see like a workshop Uncle Punch mode or something like that until way beyond 2027.
I would have preferred the item stages and like other modes instead of custom characters. I'm gonna be honest. If that meant we could have had Uncle Punch.
Yeah, I'd like some other modes for people to make within a week and then sell to Aether Studios and then have it completely implemented into the game so we have a complete product so other people that pick up the game can just be like, holy shit, this thing has everything I ever wanted, instead of just playing competitive and grinding. But also, I'm sad, 2027 buddies, fuck.
Oh my god. Well,
all right, Shadow.
Think of it like this: with buddies, like touch on it right now, it might coincide with Aether stages, and they might pull an assist. So think of it like that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. I miss you, Tommy Prickles. I miss you. I want to see you in 3D, brother.
Get Sunbird out of there. I want that thing gone.
Yeah, he can go bye bye. Like, but I swear to God, if Tommy doesn't come back, bro, I'm literally gonna DM Dan and be like, how much?
I hate Sunbird. That's the whole reason why I hate buddies.
What do you mean you don't want to hear "whoa" every match?
I hate all of you. Anyway,
you know the worst version of that was 2 Shovel Knights because you could just do the taunt, so it was constantly wah 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 wah.
It's alternating back and forth. Yep.
Shadow, what's your thoughts on Steam Workshop for custom characters? Because they I'm also adding this in. They're coming out with 10. Coming out with 10 out the gate.
Let me just start a premise, because how I feel about Workshop in general is a mixed bag.
Oh yeah.
Because on one end, Workshop implemented properly can work amazingly well, especially if the game's on its like later lifespan, like Rivals 1 for example, or even some other games, because I know Gmod being the original kind of Workshop before Workshop even existed, which is just like everything, but that's kind of the whole point of like Gmod. But I think the timing, like you guys said, is the worst part about this. Yes. Because I don't think it's a very good idea to alienate your current audience and separate them as like so early, because obviously there are going to be people who are just completely interested in only the workshop aspect of the game and not the main aspect of the game, which they're trying to sell initially anyway, right? So having workshop this early is just going to cause a lot of problems, especially considering that I think I think it was you who said it, to switch the like workshop modes and characters. I think those should have been reversed, because having more modes would have definitely been a lot better than just having the characters initially. I guess this is supposed to be like a testing. Yeah, like as Skeptic is saying, like literally it hasn't even been 2 years and we're already getting workshop characters this early. Mm-hmm. I feel like the modes should be more important than the characters at the moment, because having characters should come first, but I guess they're trying to do like testing grounds right now, but I feel like we've long since passed the testing phase.
That's probably why they're doing it.
Maybe. I really do feel like that we should focus more on modes for casuals rather than characters.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd agree.
But
It just feels weird, especially considering like the funny thing you mentioned about like Ronald. As hilarious as it is that he's kind of considered like a low, quote unquote, low quality shitpost. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's actually pretty damn high quality in terms of like modding. Because if anyone's seen Mugen, you know that they love putting Ronald in every single thing possible.
Oh, true.
That's kind of where it came from. So yeah, I think besides that, like obviously it's gonna be based on what the devs make first, because if anyone that's been around Outkast, you definitely know this. Sandbert was the first one iterated. And it was just like a funny little April Fool's joke that kind of went a little too far, because everyone's just like, okay, yeah, we're just going to go straight into like funny haha territory and broken moves. And the first 2 years of Workshop were nothing but like Sandbert clones and some originals.
Yeah.
Because Workshop took like several years to take up off the ground in terms of like actually a mix of balance and enjoyment.
yeah, no, this is another thing I was going to touch on. Sorry to cut you off. Synthesis brought up like they have a different team like doing Workshop. That's like another reason why they were able to do this in the first place.
Yeah.
So they want to test it out, and then
I won't lie,
Huh.
that scares me a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bouncing off of what Shadow said about how it did take a couple years. Me playing Workshop, it did put like a sour taste. Like I don't like Workshop. For like 80% of it, I don't like it. There was very few characters I liked, and I'm sure it's changed a lot more. And I've talked with all of you before. It's not my cup of tea. I want to play the characters that are in that original game, unless you're bringing to life characters that exist within the universe. And even up until now, when Workshop came out, late 2019?
Yep.
Even up until now, there's like maybe one character that came from the Aether universe or was inspired by it, and I can't even think of it. And the only other one that's like maybe relevant to it is like Reichenburn, because he had the same type of like get up and shit. Other than that, if anybody listening or watching, let me know what Workshop character they brought to life from the Aether universe, because to my knowledge, they didn't fucking do it. And that's
Another thing.
That's like super annoying to me.
One of the other common problems with early Workshop was characters that referenced other characters, specifically in gameplay. Like how many Joker and Cloud clones have we gotten in Workshop in particular?
yeah.
It always seems to be based off like the top tiers too, so.
In the wise words of Adam Kara, I do not care about your furry OC.
Nah, Quark, how many people are gonna try to get Drift DI back in this game?
Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Oh my god.
True? Revert the game. Yeah.
I mean, hey, I think honestly, as much as this point we're tired of people like asking for Drip DI back, if they're still even asking for that, I think that's just another Workshop mode that people could have made so that people have more shit to do. As much as we know people, like, we know for a fact Rivals 1 players are just gonna play that mode to hell and back, but it's something else for people to do, at least. And that's what the devs need, and not necessarily custom characters right now.
You brought up the... Man, I'm gonna bring this up real quick. I mean, if you wanted Rivals 1 so badly, this game is gonna have Steam Workshop, a few quick matches.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, well, this is gonna be a whole other topic, but like,
Yeah.
prefacing this now, guys, you just go to that one, please. You can leave Rivals 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave this image here as a preface to next week, but these three already know what this is.
I'm gonna touch
to.
in YouTube chat real quick. The Workshop here is wild when it's pretty much what made Rivals 1 popular. I don't have a problem with Workshop. I just don't like the joke characters. Like, that's not... I don't care if that's what made it popular, bro. Like, I want more Aether Studios inspired characters, or like just in like part of that can integrate in the universe. Like some of the workshop character contests is the good example. That's what I want. Like stuff like that.
The issue isn't the fact that they're putting workshop in the game; it's the fact that it's way too early.
It's like way too early, but like, even if like, to me though, I just mostly have a problem with like joke characters.
Yeah, that's pretty much my issue too. I played a little bit of competitive workshop in Rivals 1.
Competitive workshop is
a completely different beast.
Like,
yeah, it's a completely
like
different beast.
I like it for that. But yeah, no, like it took me. It's like I don't know, man. Like I just don't like the joke characters. Early, that doesn't make sense. Because it took forever. It took forever for, like we said, Rivals 1 to get workshop in the first place.
Yeah.
Right, and there was like a whole bunch of testing done, and it like somehow worked out. But that was like I'm gonna assume like that was because most of the dev team put all the resources into that. So we're a little worried because they're splitting themselves up again.
When they're already split up so much. But yeah, overall, this is probably like the one thing that was pretty disappointing to see because again, this game is already solidifying like what its identity is, right? And they're trying to build on it. If EVO was not like the perfect example and the perfect opportunity to show like everybody like, hey, this is our game. This is what we're like. This is what our community's like. But we'll get to the community part in like a little bit later. But this is us. This is how we're different from Smash, right? That's essentially what they're trying to do. And by just putting workshop in so early, you're stripping away from the identity that you're already starting to build up upon. In favor of like trying to make sure there's casual content, but in like a backwards way.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Anyways,
but
the thing that made tech shed a tier, items.
Yes, items. Oh my god.
Oh wait, or do we not? Do we want to talk about that like after we talk about Mech Madness?
I'm down for whatever.
Because we can get
let's just touch up on Mech Madness real quick, just to kind of lighten the mood a teeny bit, just before we get into our character predictions, because the item mode and character predictions are going to tie into each other. Yeah. So Mecha Madness, I'm bringing up the video for this because, like I mentioned earlier, the one thing that I'm just going to keep constantly watching over and over again because it's so good. For those that don't know me personally, I am a big fan of Transformers and like all things mecha, so I like Voltron as well. I watched a bit of Power Rangers growing up as well. So seeing this event made me gush so much.
Yo, but Beetleborgs though?
Beetleborgs? Yes. Dude. All the references from Mecha Madness was so fucking good. All the Daedalus reference was to Voltron and to Zoids, which was super fucking sick. If anybody's watched either of those shows, yes, they're a little bit old, but whatever. The Mecha Raster skin finally getting the War Machine color palette is super fucking sick. Crag, all references to Beetleborgs. I know the blue one is for sure. I'm pretty sure the green one is. The red one's a little hard. And then I don't know what was Claren's reference. What was hers reference?
No idea.
Because it's in my head, but I can't fully figure it out. Like it exists. It's something. But all the references are super fucking sick.
I'm just glad that they brought back the Terrence Howard skin. They brought in the Terrence Howard skin, the War Machine for Raster. And no, not Don Cheadle.
Sick.
Not Don Cheadle.
What's wrong with Don Cheadle?
No, nothing. I just like bucking with you with that.
Alright, but let's watch the Mecha Madness trailer once again. This entire thing was just Ava coded to begin with, so that's also part of the reason why I was gushing. But let me shut up. Let me shut up.
Yep. Oh, so good.
Oh, I need to turn that up. Whatever.
I wanna know how it feels to be the best I've better than anyone. Holding down with dark forces all around, and now I feel the power running through my veins. Time to make steps, break the darkness and bring the light. Find my way back to the stage and stake my claim. Shining like the star, not afraid to begin again. Destiny's calling out my name. This is my fate. I'm a shine. All the galaxies know my heart's made of fire. There's no fear inside my soul. Aiming higher, I want more. Faster than the wind out in the sky. Diving with a keen eye through the time. Let the lightning spread, 'cause all I need to live is smoke to shine.
Oh my god, so good. To complete the Crag colors, I need a yellow one because I need to have Metabee from Metabots. Just saying. It's a good show. Good show.
Okay, so what are we starting off with? The predictions or the after we talk about the trailer? Because I need to gather thoughts.
I think we talked about the trailer to death by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
So we don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and talk about item mode and our next character predictions. So Tech, I'm gonna let you have the floor here because I heard that you shed a tear over
Items.
I did. I fucking love items, man. It's super fun. Like, you know, for example, when I got tired of Smash 4, the only way I was ever playing with any of my friends was I was like, we're putting on items. This game sucks. And you can play anybody. But yeah, I mean, years ago, I had made like this stupid fucking video about like, this is what Rivals 2 needs. And it was like way before Rivals came out. And I talked about that we needed, you know, item modes. And it was all because of when Mango and Axe used to play, and they do Mango Axe Wednesdays, and then they'd have like legalized items that they would use. And I thought that would be super sick, and it would be super entertaining, as opposed to just like, I'm grinding rank for the 37th day in a row. Like, it brings a breath of fresh air for shit. And you, like, they have the food items here, they have fleet shit. You can also, I was saying they could use like buddies, and they could be like assist or like Pokeballs, and they would be in like little capsules or some shit. And then they pop out. They have like maybe like a singular hitbox or maybe like a multi-hit or something, and then they disappear, just like Pokemon and just like, you know, assist trophies. And then I never thought that they would maybe have items that you could like wield like a gun or whatever, but you know, this kind of is a prelude to how they were saying they needed to add it because there's going to be a character that's going to be able to use and throw items and shit, so everybody needs an animation to like pick up this item and throw it. So then you could have like fucking laser guns and shit like that too, and it would all be super sick. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring. It's just, you know, in the wise words of Outkast, the world is your oyster, and there's just unlimited amounts of fucking items that they could make, and I'm just super excited for it. I freaked out. That's the thing I freaked out the most about. Galvin, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I saw items and I was like, oh my god. Like, so.
Oh my god. There's also like room for crossover too with items if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight shovel.
Oh yeah, true. They could have like some of the assist trophies could be references to just Rivals 1, and it could be, it's Pixels that are burned with his Pixel Fireball. And then they get lit on fire, and then Zetterburn, kills them with a up smash.
Oh my god. You can
That'd be
have,
fun.
dude, you can also have the smoke machine.
Oh, true.
You can also have
True.
smoke machine.
Honestly, if we're on the topic like assists, some characters could be assists as well.
Oh god. It's just
If you think-
deconfirming characters left, right, and center. You're just deconfirming characters. We're never getting Kingwin.
Oh
Maybe.
god, they probably
Kingwin, but K rule.
they probably would do that. It's just deconfirm Kingwin by making him an assist.
Oh god. That would suck. I really wanted that dude, but goddamn. But yeah, items. Ain't nothing else much more to say for me. Like, I'm just glad they're actually doing a new mode.
Fuck yeah.
That's not just Aether stages.
Yo, we finally got modes of Aether.
Oh,
No
it's
modes
modes.
no more.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we can't say that joke anymore in the year 2026 by the time we're done it.
I mean, it took 2 years, but true.
Yeah. Finally.
No modes of Aether's great. Oh my god. Shadow, got anything more to add about items, Jez? Because I ain't got much else. That's not my wheelhouse.
In terms of items, the thing is, like, I feel like we can be very creative because everything will just kind of be like new, right? Since
Yeah.
we technically haven't seen any like particular items, or maybe they'll pull from like that funny little mini game thing, Dreams of Aether. Who knows?
True.
I could see them doing that. No, I know in the picture that they have here, that is one of Fleet's pieces of food that she throws out. So that's definitely implying that characters will be able to pick up her food and throw it. So we could have like maybe not exactly Rob gyro combos, but
Oh god. Don't
Do we really want to see gyro combos in this game? We already
No.
combo everyone to Oblivion initially.
So
No.
that would mean that Fleet doing special get up is a hindrance because you could just CC grab her food and chuck it at her and kill her. Wait, Outkast, this might be it. This might be your fix. Throw food at her, pick up rock, throw rock at her, kill her.
They literally have to do normal get up.
Dude, I can't wait to Z
Like-
drop her food and kill her.
oh my god, that's another good point though,
Oh,
Tech.
God.
I didn't even think about Z dropping.
Well, Z dropping could be fucking sick as shit. Z drop rock? What? You're already holding it.
Oh god.
Maybe?
Is this why Edalus can't chuck rock?
Maybe.
Oh
Wait, Adams
shit.
can't chuck
Wait.
rock.
Wait.
Oh wait, this might actually be a
Oh,
nerf to me
shit.
too.
Wait, this might actually be fucking fire. This could be sick as fuck. What if you could chuck icicles again as you send icicles?
Oh god.
Just do it the opposite direction. That'd be sick. Dude, you got a chance. Listen, Dan, you got a fucking chance to
Let's
make
do the funniest
this
shit ever.
fucking funny, crazy, awesome, and knowledge check worthy. And it could be fucking sick. But it won't be balanced. Shut up. Doesn't matter. They got some cool shit you can do. You just get more money by putting this shit in and then having other people be like, I want to do that. I want to Z-drop items. I want to make things explode all over the screen with all these guns and explosions.
Huh.
I'm so
It's
I'm so
funny.
excited
It's
for
funny you
items.
mentioned that, Tech, because one of the first characters,
Well,
and
wait,
this is a
Shadow,
perfect
you got-
segue into
You
the
got,
next
got
thing.
anything for items?
No, nothing else besides the fact that there could potentially be new items.
Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, segue into new characters.
Yeah, so Malo. I know that was probably the first character that a lot of people were thinking that, oh, if there's gonna be an item character, does that mean Malo? And that kind of, it's kind of funny that Tech was mentioning like explosions and all that, because that's just Malo bombs in the back of my mind. You know, it'd be cool if Malo could actually interact with his bombs a bit more, other than, you know, the simple like pull neutral special and then throw them. It'd be cool if like you could get like maybe 1 or 2 bonks off depending on what the bomb is, and be able to just kind of chuck it, grab it again, and then chuck it again, it explodes. So that way you aren't stuck with like Link bomb combos for like ages.
Yeah. Well, by that time, Jazz, they're gonna add footstool again, so Malo will just be able to footstool
Oh my
Z-drop
god.
and then bring it to the top of the blast zone, like Little Mac used to do when he'd footstool Nair on DK and kill him off the top of the up B. So that's what 2028's bringing.
All right. So, what's your first prediction on like for Q1
Quarter 1.
for 2026?
Yeah. I'll let one of y'all go first. I don't want to hog it again.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope it is not. I hope it's not another Earth or Fire character. It should be a Water or Air character again, because we already went through the element cycle for the most part, and we started out 2025 Q1 with a Water character. I think it's about time to add another one. Maybe finally this is the time we get Hodan. You bring in the. You may have not been able to bring in like the interest of EVO people with Hodan there, but you could still do that in the future, potentially.
At the next
So that
EVO.
way, I wouldn't say at the next EVO, but I think like
That is way
you could
too
get-
long.
you could get EVO Hodan, like how we got EVO Olympia,
Oh, true. I would
and
just
then
say
we'd
that
be able
because
to promote that way.
yeah, I would just say that I wouldn't mind if Hodan came out at Evo, because then it could be like, oh, it's like Blanca but not, and oh, it's like Guile but not, and then they would be more willing to try the game than Smashers. But
Yeah, I could
paying
see
attention to
like the
archetype, Cork.
reasoning. I could see like the reasoning for like saving it for EVO as well, since they obviously they didn't like do that to like Dragon people. But honestly, to be fair, I think a lot of people was like, if I don't see a new character, I'm gonna quit this game or something like that. So
Oh,
Breath
thank-
of Galvin was definitely a breath
oh,
of fresh
thank
air. But
fuck you
yeah,
did that. Jesus.
yeah,
obviously we know Lorena's gonna be one of the new characters, and I'm pretty sure that this is her silhouette, like right here.
Yeah.
So, Lorena probably going to be either the second or third character, but maybe no earlier than the first, and maybe no later than the fourth. Actually, no, no, that's not what I meant to say. No earlier than the second, and no later than the third. Not the other way around, because maybe there's a chance that she's the first character in 2026, but at the same time, that's back-to-back Earth characters. I don't think people want to see back-to-back Earth characters right away.
maybe.
Okay, I'll go next.
But at the same time, it's like the bugs that they had to patch out the day the Mecha Madness patch dropped, they were all related to like Lorena stuff. So Lorena might have like some sort of bury, which will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I think Lorena might be the first or second, only because I want her out before CEO. That is like the main thing. I want her Q1. I want to drop Craig into secondary, please, if I can. Holy shit, dude! I love the.
You
I
got
love
to
this dude.
experience playing Lorena for like a few hours. In the
Like,
form of Craig
oh my
Upthrow.
god! Yeah, we'll talk about that in a sec after everybody makes their round for first predictions, because that's all we're gonna focus on because we are running out of time.
Yeah.
But no, with I really want Lorena out before CEO, because I think it would be sick if somebody were to somehow make top 8 with Lorena, and if we do get the wrestling entrance, I think it would be dope.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I'm operating on, and also just get it out of the way. If you just get Lorena out right away, just fuck having Earth characters, like for the rest of the year and maybe 2027. Personally, like, I don't know. That's just me.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's like how I see it. Yeah, that's like my first prediction. Shadow. Who you got next?
I mean, in terms of who I expect it would probably be, I feel like Lorraine is the obvious choice. But in terms of who I would want, shoot, I think I'm just okay with saying not Malo.
Oh my god, dude.
Fair.
Granted, he might be like, okay, Malo might be different in this game, but like, dude, I'm gonna be flat out. I did not like watching Malo unless it was like one player. Like, I'm gonna be so dead ass. Even me in the replays. It's like, bro, I do not like watching my own Malo gameplay. This shit sucks.
You didn't like playing solitaire?
Dude, no. No. So I hope they spruce if Malo does come out like in 2026. I hope it's spruced. I hope he's spruced up.
Yeah, his special ledge get up when he's just gonna lay a whole field of bombs on the whole, everything's gonna explode.
Okay, well the sticky grenade. I think that sounds cool, but like everybody just throwing the shit on the screen like they did in Row 1. I hate that. I hate that. Literally, if you're not Crag or Sylve, like you're not clearing that shit right away.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that's all about I got for at least for character predictions here for the first quarter.
Last but not least, Tech, who do you think the first character of 2026 is going to be?
I think it could be Palm. I mean, like we see the silhouette. It's nothing like surprising.
Ooh.
The one that's on the inner right side.
Okay,
it could be Palm.
But they did say like they reused the silhouettes, but they made them less blurry. So that they literally took from 2025. So they literally had this silhouette.
Oh,
like they had that. So they had the. I'm pretty sure that's Lorena because like there's no way that's Malo. That shit looks way too brolic.
Yeah. I would say it might be Palm. My heart wants Hodon, always and forever. But the other character that I could see that would be a cool nod, that for like the past could be Kingwin. Most likely not. But if they want to do 3 new characters and Galvin's the first, even though it's the last one of the year, because they did 3 returning characters, they would have then 2 new characters, and it would probably be somebody from Dungeons, so either Slade, Artemis, or Hamir, and then the other one might be from I have no idea. Well, I guess nobody's off the table, so I mean it could be from creatures too. They could just grab one of the more type of like sentient characters that was in that game.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Like you don't get Hodon, but you get Gorilla NATO. So
All right. Out of spite, because it's funny watching the Slade fans suffer, I hope the first character isn't Slade.
oh boy.
Oh god. Whatever.
Yeah. I would say if it's any of the dungeon characters,
I would want Slade first.
If it weren't Slade, it would probably be Hamir, because I feel like Artemis would be too close.
Similar to Loxo.
To Lox with the axe. I mean, how many other moves can you
think
think to do with an axe besides like multi?
I swear. So we keep having this conversation of like, I swear she used the halberd. It's different from an axe.
Artemis?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Her axe is like a single-sided axe, but it has like a pike at the top of it.
yeah. So a halberd.
Oh, that's a halberd. Okay, then yeah.
Okay. So she can her grab will be stabbing you with the axe. So she just has a really long grab.
Ooh,
so
like she
everyone's
just
mad.
pokes you.
Yeah.
She'll probably have a command grab and it just kind of like pokes you and pulls you in. If in that case. But we'll see.
We'll see. All right. So, let's talk about the. We might as well talk about that thing with the Rano on the chair. That shit's Lorena's chair, by the way.
Yes.
The steel chair.
That's literally like there's that. Like that is probably that is I'm pretty sure everybody's been saying that's Lorena's chair, and then Shadow alluded to it earlier. where there was like a thing with the Mech Madness patch where Olympia, or well, not Olympia. He referenced Crag. You can bury.
Ollie had this issue too.
Yeah, Olympia had the issue with back throw, I believe, and then Edalus like with just specifically against Fleet.
And it was like forward throw on Fleet.
Just specifically on Fleet.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. But no, Crag. Do you want to send Jazz the the Zeke tweet? He just made the elevator.
Oh.
Zeke tweet.
Really funny.
Oh, that's
Hell elevator.
Oh wait, I know. I've seen it already.
But-
Let me try to
so-
find it.
Synthesis does bring up a good point about them sprinkling the Galvin hints. They might also be tiny little sprinkles of like the other character.
Oh
as
God,
well.
turning us
So,
into
like, we don't-
turning
we
us
don't-
into
we-
FNAF like
Yeah.
investigators.
Yeah, we're gonna have to really like investigate these next couple of events because they might have some of those hints there as well.
Some great promotion going on from Aether Studios.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I found the Zeke
Yeah,
clip.
yeah.
No! I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Oh my god.
Come here.
Oh my God.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
I'm a genius.
Fucking
This is why I'm the
boo.
fucking best. This is
Honestly?
the fucking best.
Honestly,
That's
they should have
so
just kept it in
funny.
for SuperNOVA.
Oh no.
Hell no, bro. What?
No.
Okay.
No.
Craig.
Anyways, but no, with that, it's like okay. That has me thinking Lorena might have berries for her mechanic, for like her special pummel, because in the patch notes, the hotfix, they specifically mentioned Lorena.
Oh,
Of,
they
like,
did mention her in there.
They did.
They
did.
Oh, wow.
specifically
Okay.
mentioned Lorena.
Okay, because I heard from
Jazz, you want to pull that up real quick?
Because he saw it and he was like, "Holy shit! What if they're putting berries in the game?"
Oh,
The patch.
let me bring up the hotfix. Yeah, let me bring up the hotfix
They
patch notes.
that's why I'm like theorizing. Okay, Lorena's probably the next one up, and then just to get her out of the way.
Plot twist: it's Kingwin with K. Rool's moveset.
Shut up. Yeah, and then they link the part where like, oh yeah, she's the character winner. She's the contest
Yep.
winner.
That's clever.
Smart,
Bro,
smart.
what?
Wow. Off-brand who?
Okay.
Yeah, no, like Crag's up throw, emergency hotfix. For those wondering what happened. Da, 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 da. And then we prepare to add Lorena to the game. Dog, they're not even trying to hide this shit anymore. They're not even trying to make this shit a surprise.
Yeah, they're not gonna sugarcoat it anymore at this point.
Like, dude, they that's insane to me. But okay, much respect. And then we got some. I think we've talked about everything in the roadmap. So everything beyond custom colors, that's unfortunate. Story mode chapter 1, that is also very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really would have
Yeah.
preferred like
I think
all that.
I think it should have been either workshop like item stages and modes first before custom characters, or story mode before workshop.
Yeah.
But I understand they're trying to like rework everything as a whole for story mode to make sure it's like better. Custom colors though, that makes me sad.
And buddies is the hardest thing to do, so that's why that's coming later.
Oh right, we glossed over the one important thing that people are like waiting to get to game for console launch.
Oh yeah.
Man, just throw that shit on PS5 first, dude. Like,
True.
No, there.
I'm sorry, Jazz.
I
Put it on
can-
Switch last.
No, Outkast, I said this before already. So I can confirm to everybody for sure that when they port the game onto console, Switch is getting it last. Dan said this directly to me when I asked him about like, hey, what's like the estimate of when Rivals 2 is going to get ported to Switch? Because for those that don't know, don't know me, excuse me, I was the quote-unquote community manager for the Rivals Aether 1 Switch cord for a couple of years. So as like that person in that position, I was like curious to know, like, hey, when are these people going to get this game on Switch so that way they can keep playing the game? Because I care, pretty much. But yeah, I can confidently tell you, the game's getting ported to Switch last. Please do not worry about it getting ported to Switch first. It's not. And yes, unfortunately, they are going to have to include Switch as probably as much as
Okay.
maybe they don't want to, because
No,
it's to
I'm
get
good.
everybody in.
I'm good with the Switch 2, with it being ported to the Switch 2, not the Switch 1, dude. But they gotta optimize this game first.
I don't even think optimization was the problem with Rivals 1 on Switch. It was literally
No, I think the
Nintendo
console.
shit.
I think the console was just bad just bad
Yeah, it was
overall for
literally
that.
literally Nintendo shit that was out of their control.
I don't know if the Switch 2 is going to be able to handle the game properly as well. I don't know. There's a lot of unknown factors at this moment.
Well, we'll wait and see.
Plus Switch 2 is still relatively new, so we're gonna have to give that like a couple of years to see what happens.
I think it'll be fine
But
on Switch 2, but like I'd rather them try PS5 because that's the only console they have not tried. And maybe if it runs well on PS5, we're likely to get main stage on EVO. Which, speaking of which,
oh lord,
Before we go into that, I do wonder if patching on PS5
they
is
gotta
easier.
they gotta
Like with
time
Sony,
it. They gotta time it so
Microsoft.
well for all the consoles and PC.
No, yeah, but like if it were to come out on PS5 first, you know, we've had it on Switch, we've had it on like the Xbox with Microsoft, and patching on there was like a bitch for Microsoft. Like, I mean, we never got later patches because it was such a long, grueling process. And then like to what I remember, it was the same on Switch with Nintendo. So I wonder if like Sony would present the same issues, or if it would be faster. Because Steam, they just update whenever the fuck they want.
yeah.
But there's a long process with consoles, so I wonder if would Sony just be longer, or like just as long as the other consoles, or would they just be like, yeah, nah, fuck it, go.
I feel okay. I would like to hope that they're more open and say fuck it, go, because like a lot of like the FGC games that like are around my area run on PS5.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then I would say that should probably be the priority console, if they can update it on like just by the snap of a finger.
It's probably not going to be a snap of a finger, but it's like probably
Yeah,
gonna be
but
like
like
a couple
significantly
days
less
later.
time. Yeah, as opposed to a couple months. So
The one problem that I have with like the PS5 port is that if they do make that the platform that's for main stage at EVO, the people will probably complain more about the PS5 setups not being the greatest, because I know every now and then I see like some complaints about like Street Fighter players not liking the setups that they're given. So I do want to mention that, so because I know that we already bitch about like PC setups not being the greatest already, and we need to make sure that one, the devs optimize the game. Two, the devs have like a recommended settings for people to run off a PC, so that way we could have recommended settings for us to run the game off of consoles.
That's fair.
yeah.
But we are running low on time, so that's pretty much all we have to say about EVO for now. Overall, I think we can all agree that 9 out of 10 event. I hope we go back next year. I hope we keep going back to EVO for years to come, especially with Heatwave, this upcoming Heatwave potentially being the last one that SBS and Dinos have to give to the community. But let's move on to SuperNOVA real quick.
You don't want to talk about the top 8?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about the top 8
overall-
for EVO, or?
oh, for EVO, yeah.
Yeah, the top 8.
Outkast, you go first.
Pretty good. Pretty good, I'd like to say. Even though my champion for the draft won fuck you, Shadow. Your
Yeah, your champion won. You didn't win the draft, brother.
Yeah,
Sorry.
with your statistics and all your numbers and bullshit, dude. You didn't pick with your heart.
I picked with my heart and I lost. But you know what? I hold it, bro.
I'm sorry. Are you implying I didn't believe in bio? What's wrong with you?
Oh my god. Anyways, but no, that top 8, I was like, dude, I have never been this hyped in watching a tournament like that. I've not attended.
Yeah,
and
it was awesome.
I've never felt that way with Rivals 1. I'm gonna put that out point blank. Unless like I was like attending or like one of my homies, like one of my good homies is attending, I genuinely did not care. Because it didn't feel as exciting. Because it's like, oh yeah, Cake's entering? Alright, shit. Well, alright, GG's. Everybody's playing for second. But with everybody, but even in this event where it's like, okay, well, Plup is just like dog walking everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even getting to second or like even the top 8 is like a nail biter on its own, and it made it feel so exciting. And it's like, oh, can somebody actually like take Plup out? Because there's so many players to choose from. That's like that could maybe do it. But yeah, that's like kind of my thoughts on it. Yeah, no, I like to say everybody that was at the award ceremony was the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The presentation, like I said before, EVO overall was just a super fucking sick event. I love the presentation. I love that we had our stage. We were treated as equals. Yeah, we didn't get in the fucking super mega theater, but we were the top of the side events, and it didn't even feel like we were a side event. It felt like we were a main game, to be completely fucking honest. And
we didn't get MK1'd.
Yeah, and the people that were in top 8, I mean, all the matches were pretty damn entertaining. We were all pulling for full stream because, old school homie. But
Idolist can do it, guys. I swear.
He can. I believe. Overall, I mean, the tournament was so fucking stacked, and it's just kind of just bouncing off of what you said, Outkast. There could have been so many people that this top 8 could have been completely different aside from like
Plup,
Stango, Cake.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we knew they were getting in, and Kusi. Yeah, it's so hard to choose because I mean, they could have easily just gotten upset. I forgot which one of you said that Sandstorm's only been playing for like 3 months, but
I think that was Jazz or Shadow that said that.
Very well could have just not made top 8, but still made top 8 and had a fucking sick ass run. Top 16 was also insane as well. All of basically top 32. Like, there were some fucking killers, man. There were a lot of killers in the water here. A lot of notable names. It just the biggest thing for me is us just being treated equally finally. I know I bitch a lot about this game, but I still want what I feel like the community deserves overall. Regardless of me just sitting there, you've seen me playing it and streaming it or whatever, and I'm bitching about it. I still don't want this game to, be a complete failure or whatever you would deem it. But getting the love, that's the top priority. Being treated as equals is right there.
Yeah. That's good. Who wants to go next?
I don't know. I don't know what time's looking like, but we do. Just a reminder, we do have to touch up on like SuperNOVA quickly. But Shadow, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. So, do we talk about the elephant in the room?
No, we did not.
No, I don't know if we have time. So,
the TLDR. I will say that it's funny that Marlon flipped off Stango in response to like Cake flipping him off from Gommel. I did not like the drama that happened after it.
Yeah, there was a whole mess with that, unfortunately.
It did bring about a really funny clip of Stango's reaction to it. I like that, and I just thought he took it very well. I enjoyed the sweeping off the stage. That was cool.
Dog,
that was
that shit. Dude.
I feel
Oh my
like if
God.
EVO showed us anything, Stengo is really good at playing to a crowd.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And that's like also another battle with like being like a top player. I think that like I personally think because like you gotta make it entertaining for the people and like put eyes on sponsors like because you want your game to keep being successful, right?
Yeah. And my respect for him went up a lot
Like
because of just how he took it overall.
yeah, it can either shine through gameplay but it should shine like outside of gameplay too.
Yeah, and he also performed really well. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want to take that away from him either. But
I don't want to say like Stengo is the light that Rivals needed, but honestly, with how Stengo like carried
Himself,
his charisma, carried himself in the charisma, it's something that we have desperately missed as Rivals players because we don't play to the crowd, and I don't know why like the top players just don't. Like, Cake only just now started doing more streaming stuff. I don't even know if how often he's doing it right now.
I think it's like his internet's like cheeks.
Well,
again.
yeah, internet's like super cheeks, but like even like in person, you know.
Again, I don't want to put pressure on people, but that's just how it is. That's just how I see it, and like how it probably is.
Yeah, like that is an element we are desperately missing and lacking.
Jazz, you want to go? Like, or keep going, or no?
No, I have nothing else to comment. It's just the
Shadow?
the drama's gotta stop.
Yeah, and just the
much the
stuff
end of it.
with Stengo like just being a character, that's what makes storylines interesting, and it can bring like, you know, cool stuff besides like, oh, who's winning the set, you know, it's like it's funny banter beef or whatever.
Well, this could be a podcast topic on its own.
Yeah, but that's just a little tidbit. But moving on,
yeah, SuperNOVA.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be very brief.
yeah,
I want to make this very brief.
yes,
Just overall, I want to start this off by saying shoutouts to top melee player B-Bats, P plus commentator Wisely, and Smash commentator EE for pushing for top 8 for SuperNOVA.
Thank you.
Because this shit was about to be a top 4 again, and again, for more to come.
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand it. That was supposed to be top 4. In my mind, it's top 4 because they tried to pass it that way.
Yep. Originally, I thought when we spoke about this and we saw it this Sunday, right after EVO, I thought it was going to be top 4 only, and just maybe the crew battle was streamed. That I didn't see any guarantees of pools being streamed, top 32 being streamed. I didn't think they were going to do any. I thought they were really just going to shaft the hell out of us, and I was like, dude, that's going to be that's pissing me off. And then later, you know, I found out, and I was a little less pissed, but you know.
It's so strange the devs had to sign off on that top 4. They partnered to do a SuperNOVA icon drop. Bro, I think we should just stop going there because they were Super Smash Con. Like, they want to keep only pushing Smash, so be it. We'll go to
Yeah, it's almost like after SmashCon 2022, SBS himself said, "I don't want to come back here."
Like after, because like I don't know what went down there, but it was
Where's
pretty
our
bad.
awards? Where's our awards?
That was not good. Like apparently it was that bad. So there's that, and then 2024. I don't care if the game wasn't out. You still only gave us top 4.
Top 3.
I mean, the funniest thing about it is just like we're 2 for 2 on FGC events, and
No, we're
0
3
2
for 3.
Oh, 3 for 3.
We're 3 for 3. Combo Breaker, CEO.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking
EVO.
about Combo Breaker.
Yep.
Yeah, we're 3 for 3 on that.
Huh? Like, dude,
But freaking heck, like,
why?
I don't know.
We're not even featured in like the like
FGC lineups.
the nominees at fucking Smash Con. It's never like,
just...
hypest rivals combo. It's always like 64 or whatever. Like, I would say fucking Wii U and Brawl has a higher chance than us getting that shit, and those games are just dead. Who had the coolest stock in Brawl? Best timeout. goes to Rivals 2.
Yeah,
What's
that'd
that?
be a funny category if we
Yeah,
had that.
like I mean, we don't even get that type of fucking respect. And y'all told me, because I didn't find out until today, that we were only in the fucking indie section or last night or whatever.
Can you bring up the map,
That's
Jazz?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to draw it out. I'm sorry, guys, but there's just
No.
so much that just pissed us off all weekend about this. After we had an excellent fucking weekend at EVO, all of our moods have
Oh,
changed.
man.
Can you tell?
Yeah. Dog, I've been talking to somebody that was at SuperNOVA, and then they were like, "Bro, I don't even want to catch friendlies because it's so cramped. Like, I don't even want to I don't even want to attempt to get friendlies in because it's so cramped over here in the rival section." And then apparently the setup sucked too. Apparently, allegedly,
Oh, Lord.
allegedly.
Apparently, like, a whole row of PCs just shut off
That's
I
cool.
thought it was
as
two.
well.
I thought it was just
No,
two.
I thought, I forgot who came into your chat and said that, but I thought they
No,
said
it was like
that,
a couple. It was like in the friendlies side, so it wasn't bracket. But Jesus Christ, dude!
That shit's nuts.
Like, if like people call us entitled, it's like, bro, how are we entitled when we were just given like the bare fucking minimum at FGC events? And apparently the bare minimum is like we would need knee pads for Smashy Bro events.
Now hold on, they did do us a solid by putting our shit next to the fucking restroom, so we should be really thanking them for that. That we're really close to the bathroom.
My God.
Like, dude, it feels like this shit's done on purpose. Like at this point, there's no way.
Yeah, I think it is. Safe to say it is.
In regards to what Synthesis is saying about combo contests, I was like, I'm just thinking, I hope combo contests for Rivals 2 lasts a lot longer than they did for Rivals 1. Unfortunately, there was just too many limitations.
Oh my god, they were put out 4 days before the event, which also
Oh,
means
that's
they
true.
they planned this out. They planned this out like months in advance.
Yep.
So
point.
I'm
Good
like,
point, Cork.
I'm sitting here like, bro, I know we need all the events we can get, and like most of our RCS is tied to Smashy Bro events, but like, guys, like, dude,
They didn't announce that there was going to be crew battles until the day before the event, by the way.
dude,
No advertisement, no promotion whatsoever. Like, oh, here's crew battles for Rivals 2 on the schedule casually. It was like,
I also
why?
again, not to keep switching gears, but like there's like a lot to go through. But like I want to also say, like, dude, like I know Ludwig and Offbrand are probably not as involved as we think, but I still find it crazy that you make Melee free admission, but then don't do anything for the game that you co-published.
Yeah.
No, but Outkast, you don't understand. I helped set the record for the largest Rivals 2 tournament ever, and then also gave a top 6 stream.
No,
Yeah,
you
thanks.
did not. It took 3 players from Smashy Bros to make a big stink about it for the
No, I'm
schedule.
talking about when he was streaming the top 6 like before he started streaming Melee earlier today.
Let's up those
But
numbers. Oh my god.
But the whole top 6 thing, yeah. Thank you, B-Bats, EE, and Wisely for getting us a top 6. Because holy shit, they clearly, despite the fact that they're like, oh, we have Rivals too, they clearly just want to keep treating us like an indie game. They clearly want to keep treating us like little brothers. So stop going here. I'm begging you guys, stop going here.
Just
if you want an MDVA tournament to go to. If you want an MDVA tournament to go to and to actively promote harder than SuperNOVA, please, for the love of fucking God, give that to Hitfall. Because we don't have many other grassroots Rivals tournaments left. Like I mentioned earlier, we don't know. This might very well be the last heat wave coming up this year.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't have many other grassroots Rivals tournaments other than that and Hitfall, and as well as Crest. But Crest doesn't get enough love.
That's true.
so
That's
like,
hella true.
dude, it's just this specific event I have issues with. Everywhere else, it's like, okay, this is probably doable. Please, I hope.
Yeah.
But no, like, you were called Super Smash Con. Why are we here?
Yeah.
You're not called Platfight.
True.
So, I'd rather us fuck off out of here.
Speaking of, that would be another interesting one to add to the list, but that would be a third Florida one.
Yeah.
Which is just like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, at least you guys
Something
would be
Florida-
getting shit.
Yeah.
Thanks Ludwig for at least streaming top 6. Oh man.
No,
Getting all
that
those
shit was
eyes
top
on
4 to
us.
me.
Oh man.
If it wasn't for the
thanks
fact that,
so
like,
much.
people-
Whoa.
Just don't like going to Florida for all good reasons.
Yeah.
It would be kind of
Yeah.
funny.
But that's neither here or there. But there's. Oh God! All right, yeah, we'll take more comments. Cork being like the info god for us in this regard. Take it back. They had
Oh my
5
God,
streams
they did
Sunday,
5
4
streams.
VG Bootcamp State House 3000. They had
And we
3
had the 10 a.m. one, which is fucking crazy.
Okay, first of all, I don't think anything should be like 10 a.m. like regardless.
I keep saying this, but like, can we please stop getting 10 a.m. brackets?
Like, I'll even take 11
They're
at this
not
point.
okay.
I'll take 11 at this point. People need hand warmers. Like, people need hand warmers and food.
Yeah.
That was like my only mini complaint about CEO, but like,
I mean, they gave
That
you
one's
they
not
gave you a
good.
kick-ass event. I don't know.
Oh,
bro.
they gave us a hell of an amazing event. And the thing is like, it wasn't just like it was 10 a.m. pool, so it was like, okay, I don't really mind this as much, even though I was one
Okay,
of the
well,
ones that
10
had to
a.m.
get
pools
hit by
is
it.
different.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's different. But that's a 10 a.m. main event. I'm just like, really?
'Cause I think even we did like 11, or like we did like at least like 10:30 for Battle PC. I think I remember that, but that was early for us, not for you East Coasters. But anyways, I think that's all we had to talk about. Like, I know we blitzed through SuperNOVA, but like, shoutouts to Stango for winning that.
Yeah.
And calling it out during the winners interview. Nice, thank you.
Yep. Well, yeah, winners interview. We need more of that. So that's like one thing
Please.
I'll give them.
I do miss the days when we used to have more like winners interviews and multiple players or whatever. I mean, it would always kind of suck. Like, I know you got second, but how do you feel right after losing?
Don't.
You know.
You don't interview second place unless they really want to.
Yeah.
Don't.
I
You can interview
I remember
third.
the days. I remember the days when they used to interview like top 4 players or whatever.
Like, you can
So,
interview third and fourth, but would not want to interview second until you at least do another interview.
Yeah.
Like, after.
But yeah. Next up, Collision.
Yep.
Okay, this is one I have faith in.
Yeah, so to end things off for tonight, we'll take a quick look at our final 2 currently announced brackets that they had on the original summer events, being Collision and Riptide. Collision, Outkast, like you were saying, this is the one that you have the most faith in, and I agree. I know for a fact that Tri-State obviously is one of the more dominant scenes right now in Rivals 2, and Fusion is a weekly that gets talked about a lot. I know that's a fact. So I know that the Rivals 2 crowd in Tri-State, they're gonna make sure that Collision is ran well no matter what.
I hope so.
But the thing that kind of makes me a little bit sad is the fact that how many
Nobody's
people
going.
are signed up right now?
Nobody's going. Go to attendees.
I mean,
Attendees.
I didn't mean to hit
Yo,
register.
Jazz going to Collision?
Don't dock yourself.
Let's go.
And you just filtered by Rivals.
Yeah. I did not mean to hit register. Believe me, if I could go there, if I could go to Collision, I would. The problem is that I'm moving back into college that day. But yeah,
124 currently, it looks like.
Yeah, 124 people going to Collision, and that kind of makes me sad because I know confidently that this is one event that I know, like I said, is going to be ran a lot better despite being a Smash event. I know for a fact that it's gonna be fine. All things will be fine there. Looking at the entrance so far, Boyko, welcome back.
So we're gonna look really stacked. What in the world?
We got Mars, we got Boyko.
I'm down to do a draft for this one. This one's already looking very interesting.
Speaking of that, I redeemed myself. I lost my local scenes at EVO draft. I got last, and this one I got first. So let's fucking go. Redemption arc.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
dude, yeah, no, like bro, what is this? No, you got a bunch of killers like from the jump, like in the first 2 pages, bro. Oh my god, dude, this makes our draft hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
Marlon was going to this. Okay.
Damn.
Dude.
Keep going? Might beat Kusi again? What?
Okay, yeah, no, then like, oh hey,
Man,
music.
there are a lot of killers there.
Yeah,
Dude.
this is, despite the numbers being small, this is looking.
This
to
is very
be
top heavy.
Top heavy. But I do want to say is like if you are able to make it to collision, please go. Like we've been saying, this is one of the events that we're more confident is gonna run well. Please show your support. But yeah,
that's gonna cap it out.
that's collision. Riptide. Where were they last at attendees wise? I don't think it's on here yet. Yeah, it's not.
Of course.
Let me not hit the register button again. Rivals 2. Riptide has only like a couple more than Collision, being like 168 people. Now I can understand people not going to Riptide. The Ohio's not doing the greatest right now.
Well, no, just this like tournament has not been amazing to us as of recent. But like, hey, they've been like amazing to us on they've been amazing to us on the odd number years. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riptide can be very
They're very hit or miss.
What's the attendee list for Rivals 1?
Oh god,
that is a good question.
I thought it was
That
Friday
is a good
and
question,
Saturday.
Tech.
32.
32.
Yeah, I think the last time that me and Outkast checked this, it was still stuck at 32.
No, they was stuck on 31. They got one more.
It was stuck at 31.
Oh, is Riptide actually only Saturday?
I thought it was Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday. I'm so
Holy
confused,
shit.
bro.
No, it is what it was.
my
It was
God.
September 5th. It is Friday through Sunday. But Rivals
Oh my
1 is
god,
only
dude! If it's only
on
Saturday,
Friday.
bro, all right, it's cooked. I'm sorry.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, so
That
yeah,
must be tough.
let's end it out real quick because like we were about to hit the 2-hour mark, but regardless, yeah, that could be a whole other topic, or like a topic I talk about in a video.
Yeah.
Probably a topic I talk about in a video.
Yeah, but keep an eye out for Outkast's Gommel recap video. I believe you're gonna
not
go
a
over
recap. It's just like
that.
my experience, and like, oh my god, dude. I talked about it in a previous episode. You can catch up there, where I break it down. But I've had even more time to process, and I'm like, yep, all right, yep, this is actually just how I feel about it. Like in my upcoming video. But yeah, anybody else got any more thoughts on everything? We're already gonna go over, so fuck it.
Yeah,
say your piece now.
Let's hope for good shit for Collision. Let's try not to go to SuperNOVA fucking again if it can be helped.
Fucking.
If any of the devs are listening to this at all, just because you're bored as fuck and whatever, dude, push for more FGC events. Everybody that's been going has said they've liked the experience better, to my knowledge, and everything that everybody's spoken about.
And even the FGC players have been like enjoying the game here and there. It's not going to be their main game. That's not the goal. But at the end of the day, they're enjoying it, which means it gets more
Word of mouth.
attention.
Word of mouth.
Yeah. And just keep up the good work. I think the reveals were pretty damn good. So good shit to y'all. And I'd love it if we were at EVO again. And if we are, I'd really try and go next time. So.
Well, hopefully things get better. Things get better for me where I get more comfortable to travel. Then I'll be sure to hit up EVO instead of Gommel. Jazz, Shadow, you got anything else before we end it?
I'm gonna let Shadow go first. He has anything to say?
Nothing more than in regards, but if anyone wants to try to answer this question we got, or do you want to save it for later?
Oh.
What?
Oh no, we can ask it. We can ask it.
Do y'all think either Olympia or Zetterburn being the best is good for the game instead of like Fleet or Orcane?
I don't think Fleet. As much as I complain about Fleet, I don't think Fleet's like up there in the upper echelon.
Mm-hmm.
But Orcane.
It's more like when Fleet was the best in the game.
Oh my god, hell no! That up air had to go.
Change your tone real quick.
That up air had to go. Everybody that complained about that up air, or that complained that up air got nerfed, bro, guys, stop smoking drywall. Up air was insane.
I would say I'm more okay. Begrudgingly, I'd say that I'm more okay with Ollie and Zetter being better because there's just better tools to edge guard them.
It's also
Especially Orcane. Fuck that.
Dude, it's
That
all,
shit's
you could also exploit the fact that players will hold W with Olympia and Zetter.
Yeah.
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 So I'm
As
okay with
opposed to-
I'm okay with Zetter and Olympia being the best if that had to be. What pair y'all prefer, Claren or Crag? Hell no, no to
Not
both.
Claren.
Hell no
Fuck
to
that.
both. And I play Crag.
Yeah.
I know my character's annoying as shit. I don't want that. I'll take Olympia and Zetter. Fuck it.
I'd take Raster just because I'm Rivals 1 pilled.
I'll take Raster Maple.
Because
What'd you say, Shadow?
Are you sure about that? Because Raster and R1, especially when played optimally, particularly campy. can
Let's go,
be a
Bio.
little pain.
I mean, yeah, fair, true, but
I think
I had
he's got
Hodon.
some cool stuff, don't get me wrong.
I had Hodon, so I could just kill him. So
Let's go. The bias is real with this one, but honestly, you're spitting.
yeah, my good matchup was against the top characters, and then my
It was
worst
literally
matchups are against the mid tiers.
Yeah, you did awful again. You did awful against Crag and fucking Sylv.
Yeah, that shit was not fun. Anyway,
Center always is the base tier as the initial tier, huh? The two best. I definitely think like I prefer interaction over like camping as the requirement to be good. So I definitely think they're potentially the healthiest, but I also think there's a lot of issues with system mechanics itself that could lead to just a lot of unfair interactions. Because like when Ollie released day one, she had like the best shield pressure in the entire game, even better than Zetterburn. And
She had the best
just
throw.
Overall talk. She still does have the best throw,
yeah,
but like it
Yeah,
was
it,
just
like,
overall
exploded
toxic. I think it was just like there was a lot of like unearned stuff that Ollie had. But nowadays, I think there's a few things that need to be worked on. I think Ollie's down tilt is still a problem. Like, why? Seriously, I'm gonna keep saying it. Why does it put in that much hit stun?
Down tilt, up air, and up throw are like my 3 problem moves for Ollie. Like either hit one or two of these. Because everybody has like that one button that is like fucking stupid. That's why I don't want to hit all 3 of Ollie's. So like hit like 1 or 2.
I'm always down for if you're gonna hit one, to hit them all.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like for like other characters too, because like
oh,
we know Rana Fair is still egregious.
Yeah.
You know?
whatever.
But it's either it's balanced or it's gone. But you can go ahead, Jess. You got anything to say?
I got nothing else to say other than literally, please, if you are ever in like my region, which is MDBA, for like future events, I beg you, please stop going to SuperNOVA. Please start going to Hitfall, because like I mentioned earlier, we're running out of like grassroots tournaments that define Rivals 1, and I know Hitfall came later into the Rivals 1's lifespan as like the grassroots East Coast grassroots event that counted towards RCS. I would like to see this event count towards RCS more than SuperNOVA. So if you know somebody that is either like out of state or like along the East Coast, or honestly along the West Coast if possible as well, just tell them to sign up for Hitfall. You won't regret it. I promise you. It may not be at Xanadu anymore, but I can promise you the TOs are trying to make do with what they have. That's all I gotta say. I think we reached a good stopping point. Next week, we might be talking about Rivals 1. Maybe we did mention a few quick matches earlier in the conversation.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about both.
We're gonna talk about that in Rivals 1, and I'll just leave it at that.
But yeah.
Gonna
That
take a
should
bit
be-
of
That
a
being
blast
said-
to the past as well as how it affects current standings.
Yeah, that being said, that'll do it for this episode. Be sure to give us a listen on YouTube when that goes up, as well as our Spotify. Be sure to pick your platform of choice, listen in, catch up on the other episodes if you haven't already, and, just chill. So, thank you all for listening and watching tonight. I've been Jazz, with me as usual, Tech, Outkast, and Shadow, and have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.